start things off on this offense. Isolation looking like they should be taking this bomb over to B.
Yeah, Isolation is starting to make their push here over towards B. Zuma tries to get aggressive here. Havoc takes out one, takes out two, and that's the dangerous thing about trying to get those first bloods, because you have a position where you can get first blood yourself. Silly finds one. That leaves Attach in a quick 1v4. He's going to get taken out.
Isolation with a quick response to Faze's push. An excellent play to start things out from Havoc. Attach left in a kind of an unfortunate situation. Silly there, able to pick up 2 kills at the end in your kill cam. Great plays by Isolation and a really great push by them. So that was how that worked out. Havoc picking up 2 that round. Havoc playing phenomenally in SND this entire tournament. We're going to go see what Faze can do to respond on offense. Looking for Enable to carry the bomb. Clayster and Zuma there as well. Attach using an SMG as we saw earlier. The sniper rifle wasn't working for him. He's recognized that and he's going to be using the SMG, getting back to the game he knows best.
Faze playing this one very, very aggressive here. Isolation did the same last round and worked out for them. Attach looking through this ice tunnel here. There's going to be one player inside of B. Attach is right next to that player here. Silly does take out Enable, strikes for his blood, and again, Isolation do have the first pick here, but Zuma is going to trade out onto Dito. Now a 3v3 is Attach inside of B, trying to make something happen. Clayster takes out Havoc. Now it's going to be actually Lamagod and Silly stuck in a 2v3 against Clayster, Zuma, and Attach.
This is kind of a sticky situation if you're Lamagod and Silly. Silly's trapped in blue right now. Mochilla, aka Lamagod, looking to peek ice, but a player will be watching that. I believe that actually is Attached. He's actually rotated over now, so they could push up. However, Clay trying to get this bomb down right now. It's just a matter of what Silly is doing to respond and try and stop them. Unfortunately, will not be able to hit enough shots. He is 1 shot away from death, so he will not be challenging. However, Lamagod picking up his first kill of the game, as well as an opening kill into that B bomb site.
It's going to be up to Clayster and Zuma here. Now all up to Lamagod. He's able to pick off one. Now a 1v1. Clayster versus Lamagod here. It's going to see Lamagod with the barrel in hand. 26 seconds left. He's trying to find Clayster. Clayster, all he has to do is defend this bomb here as Lamagod actually turns away from Clayster. The Call of Duty timing. Clayster clutching up for his team. That's an absolute big round for Faze. They don't want to go down 2-0, especially in game number 5. Faze tying it up 1-1.
Definitely a big play by Clayster right here. Who knows what would have happened if he had not picked this up. Isolation would have all the momentum, but Faze answering back with a round of their own. That 1v1 was huge for Clayster, and he did make the right decision and ended up picking up that kill. So unfortunately for Lamagod, he was not able to clutch that one, but Faze will answer back with a round of their own, looking for Isolation to make yet another aggressive push on offense. Let's go ahead and watch Dito and see what he's doing with this bout.
Alright, you're going to see Lamagod. He's going to grab the bomb for this team here, and it looks like they are doing another B push here. You're going to see Faze playing very passive, just a simple play. You have one at B, one staying back, one watching A and one watching middle. Lamagod does have the bomb, trying to make their way in B. Havoc is going to lead the charge here. Zuma spots him through the glass, trying to send some shots. He is going to get tagged up, back up, and Zuma still playing very aggressive. He's going to get first blood, and honestly, we haven't seen any first bloods coming from Zuma yet.
Zuma needs to get those kills for Faze. That's how they play. That's how they play SND. It all revolves around Zuma, and the best teams that have beaten Faze in SND, including Justice, have shut down Zuma early on. So it's a matter of taking him out. However, Clayster's on the other end of things with the sniper rifle. I would want to get him out of the way as well. And it looks like they might do just that as Silly picks up that kill. Enable now left on a 1 versus 3. Silly gonna be challenging him, and Silly picking up the 2-piece to end off that round. Isolation winning yet another offense on this Faze team. If you're Faze, you might be a little bit nervous right now. This is how Isolation has been playing this entire tournament, and they've been dominating these SNDs. Silly taking out Enable there for your final kill cam.
This is the first time Faze has been this close to getting eliminated in a tournament. Now they've only lost one series, which was the Justice. Then they went on to defeat that team 3-1 here. Now they are in game number 5 versus ISO. Silly leading the charge at 5-1. Lamagod as well 4-1. And Isolation playing it very perfect. Both teams have won all their offensive rounds here. Faze pushing towards B.
Enable and Attach still on those donuts. However, Attach will actually pick up one. That's a nice first blood for his team. Is going to make a big play for Faze Clan moving forward. Clayster picking up the second kill as well before being traded. However, man advantage in favor of Faze, as it will be Lamagod and Dito versus Zuma, Attach, and Enable. Looking for them to try and get this bomb down. Enable currently rotating into the bomb site. Players might have spotted him, however, on the Isolation team. Lamagod kind of in a position to make a play on the B bomb if he moves up just a little bit. You can see all those red players through that wall in that condition right now for Faze. However, Zuma gets a little bit too aggressive, a little bit too confident, and will be taken out in that one. That bomb will be planted. Still a 2 versus 2. However, Faze has that bomb down and will be now trying to hide and defend it.
Enable and Attach against Dito and Lamagod here, as Enable spots one, gets some shots, safely gonna back up here as Dito is inside as well as Lamagod next to that bomb. All they have to do is defend it for the next 27 seconds here. No players gonna be on. Enable. Attach does find the kill on a Dito here, so now a 2v1 in favor of Faze here. Lamagod is gonna pick off one, so now a 1v1 Lamagod versus Attach, and all Attach has to do is waste out the time. Lamagod going outside, he does spawn. Attach here can get this kill. I believe Attach does have a sub as well, and Lamagod goes for the kill. 9 seconds left. Can he find the defuse in time? I don't think he got that.
He might have gotten that defuse. If he gets that defuse, that'll be huge for Isolation. The real question is, did he pick it up in time? And no, that animation will not come into play, so Enabled's bomb will blow him up. That was so close, literally last second, and Isolation unable to clutch that one, so Faze wins their second offense as well, but very close rounds when Faze is planting that bomb. Isolation does a great job of responding on defense. Enable planted that bomb, and unfortunately we did see a clutch come in from Lamagod, but nothing close to getting that bomb defused. 2-2. We're on track for round 11 if everyone keeps winning their offenses.
Yeah, it's too early to call, but honestly, speaking on that last round, Attach played that perfect. He wasted time. He knew the player had to kill him and defuse the bomb as well, and there was only 9 seconds left, so he tried to stay in cover until there was enough time that ticked off the clock here. But now it's going to be Isolation on the attack, 2-2. Zuma, first blood once again. Actually, I believe that's the first time he's gotten first blood this whole entire map, and then you're going to see a 4-3 man advantage for Faze here. As you're going to see Zuma inside of B. Lamagod going to take out Clayster, so now 3-3, tying things up here. A minute left to go. Isolation is on attack, so they need to put down the bomb. You're going to see Lamagod inside of Biolab. Dito finds Zuma now, giving Faze the man disadvantage.
Mochilla or Lamagod actually just ran right by Attach. He's going to be right in front of him. He'll go to clean up that kill, so Isolation wins a defense. The first team to do so, I believe. That was a defense by Isolation. Did a great job right here. Looking at Lamagod, he is 9-2 Attach. Going to be in your final kill cam right now. He's been kind of struggling in SND today, but the real story is Enable. This entire series has been shut down. Having kind of a 3v4 situation right now if you're Faze, because Enable has really not been able to do anything. He's been left in awkward situations. He's been forced to play essentially like 1 versus 3 at times. There's players all around him trying to solo him out, I guess you could say, and pick him up. So Enable really needs to start stepping it up, at least in OBJ, and getting this bomb down for his team as he did earlier in this game. Clayster has a sniper rifle for his team. Enable here as well, trying to make a play in middle Biolab, waiting for the enemy to push him. However, nobody will be there quite yet. Only one player will be watching Circle right now. Everyone else will be flanking. It's all up to, I believe this is Attach right now, to pick up at least one of these 3 kills and try and buy some time for his team. But players going to be zooming around him. Silly takes out Clayster. Big kill right now, playing of Attach, but no, Silly turning on Attach right there, making a big play for Isolation.
Silly does find the first 2 kills. Now it's going to be 4-2 in favor of Isolation here. Enable with the AR and the bomb in hand tries to find one that Silly can't connect with the kill. Finds Havoc though, not able to connect those shots. Havoc takes out Zuma. Enable in a 1v4, and Enable is 1-5 right now. Isolation played this round so perfect. He's going to spot Dito on his screen. Gets taken out. Isolation go 4-2. This is the first time we've seen Faze in this situation where they could possibly get eliminated from a tournament.
This is the first time. I mean, Faze lost their first series at this event to Justice. That was the very first time they've ever lost as a team in a W, and now they're in the losers bracket, potentially losing to Isolation. Isolation making huge plays right now as they are in the lead by 2 rounds, looking for Silly and Lamagod, leading their team with 18 combined kills. On the other end, Clayster and his entire team don't have as much kills as Silly and Mochilla do combined. So 2 players doing as much work as they can for Isolation, looking for what they can do right now. Pushing on over towards the A-bomb site for the first time in this game. This might be a little bit of a mistake. However, a nice trade coming in. Zuma finally gets traded. And if you shut down Zuma early on, you really shut down Faze's entire line of defense.
Yeah, and Zuma has only gotten 1 first blood this whole entire map, and that's the round that they lost. So Zuma sitting at 4-7, he's going to be the one that gets first blooded. Havoc's going to get taken out as well. A 3v3, it's going to be Isolation on the attack. They are targeting this A-bomb. Faze knows exactly what they're doing here. You see them all looking towards this A-bomb site, but you're going to actually see Lamagod trying to get the bomb down. Silly is going to find Clayster, so now it's going to be, again, Isolation with man advantage.
This is a huge round for Faze. They really need to clutch this up. They are on defense. If they get that bomb player down, however, there's going to be 2 players being spotted. Oh, Faze, oh no, but he will not be able to get that as a 2-piece comes in from Enable, but unfortunately for them, Isolation there to clean up that round. That huge canister kill could have taken out all 3 Faze members, but no. Silly manages to stay alive, at least for the time being. Looking for Enable right here. We'll go ahead and clean him up. Enable going down. Silly on a 7-kill streak. He's 12-2, ladies and gentlemen.
Faze is down 2-5. Game number 5, losers bracket here. Isolation in full control of this match. Silly putting on a clinic here. 12-2 from him. Mochilla 9-3. All of Faze is getting shut down. Zuma not able to get any first bloods. Attach struggling, and everybody here need to step it up for Faze if they want to get this round, and they need to win 4 rounds in a row if they want to stay alive in this tournament here. Going to be very hard, but if any team can do it, Faze very capable of doing that.
Zuma looking for a first blood right now. This is a big kill for him if he can get that, and it won't actually come in as Dito will destroy Zuma with that bow. Zuma shot was off right there. That one is looking like it's going to be a man advantage for Isolation once more. All they have to do to play their numbers on their defense, and they could win this round. However, Attach picking up one more kill. Again, 1 round away from being eliminated from the tournament. One of the favored teams to win. Enable's going to be taken out. Clayster left in a 1v3.
It's over.
This could be it. 45 seconds. Clayster needs to clutch this round to stay alive. Anybody can do it. It is that team captain. Clayster looking for these kills. Silly right in front of him. One easy kill for Clayster right here. Goes for some shots. Might actually get turned on by Silly. And Faze has been eliminated from the tournament. Faze is out right here.